The lights are bright in Paris and the stakes even brighter. John Cena's saying goodbye. 4 top contenders are going to war for the gold and legends are about to clash in a city built for chaos. This isn't just another show. This is WWE Clash in Paris. And the Burning Truth has the predictions that might just blow the roof off the Eiffel Tower. Let's fudging go. Hey, it's Scott Barratt, and you're back with the Burning Truth. And I'm here with the man who puts the Clash in Paris. It's Matt Burns, everybody. How are you, Matt? You okay?
I'm all good.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. And we're here for another huge predictions episode. Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, what's happening here? Well, I'll tell you what that is. Not the banger alarm. It's a little bit different than that. This is the scores on the doors alarm. And there they are, Matt Burns, the scores on the doors. PLE predictions for WWE for this year. We're currently sat at 35 points for Scott and 34 points for Matt Burns. So all I'm saying is you've got some catching up to do, my friend. I was well behind, and now I'm just edging it in front.
I would say I have considered using AI, but after the prediction I've saw this week,
yeah, no! Even AI can't help you, Matt Burns. Even
no.
Can't.
If you want to know how badly it is off the market, I'll get to that a bit later.
Absolutely. So we've got some huge matches at Clash in Paris. And I don't know if you want to just run through them, Matt Burns, or you'd like me to, but I just want to talk overall about what we're going to be seeing this Saturday at the PLE in Paris.
Pretty much we've got a lot of, how do I put it? Chaos. It is going to be a clash because straight away we've got Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We've got
Correct.
Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. So Tribal Chief versus Tribal Thief.
Yeah. The Battle of the Moccasins, as we're calling it.
We've then also got a good old fashioned Donnybrook match, which is Sheamus versus Rusev.
Rusev Day.
We've then got John Cena versus Logan Paul.
And this is no normal match for John Cena. This is his last ever match in Paris, his last ever match in France, potentially his last ever match in Europe. So huge step. Or have they got a Monday Night Raw over there this week? I'm not sure. Either way, I think this. Yeah, I think I don't think it's a wrestling Raw. So this is probably going to be his last match in Europe.
I think they've got a early Monday Night Raw. We've also got we might even have an early SmackDown.
Right, okay.
Potentially. Okay, when I say early, by the way, for Raw, we're talking 7 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daytime. About 7 or 8. But anyway, main event, I believe will be the main event, is the Fatal 4-Way match for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Really looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to it.
This one
predictable, but I'm looking forward to it.
It is predictable, but it's gonna be a good match. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight.
Yeah. Couldn't help myself.
You have to.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be I think it's going to be a bit of a sleeper event, actually, just to bring my focus back. Sorry. I'm looking away, Matt Burns, because I'm quite cross. Grimsby are beating Man United 2-0 in the first 30 minutes of the Carabao Cup. And I'm absolutely livid about it. And I it's ruining me night, that is. But yeah, so I mean, we've got these matches. I think this is going to be a real sleeper event because the 5 matches we've got listed I'm looking forward. I mean, bar Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, I'm actually looking forward to the other 4. And Becky Lynch always seems to pull it out in a PLE. So I'm actually fairly confident that we're going to have a really good show. Now, I know this should have been the Naomi match originally against Stephanie Vaquer, and I'm okay with that not being on the show. Do I wish one of the other matches had been bumped instead? Yes. But obviously we know why. Naomi, pregnant, had to drop the title, and she'll get a title match probably this week. But
now, I'm going to point one thing out.
Okay.
Don't get upset that Stephanie Vaquer was not announced as the new, women's champion.
No, they just said she'd get. Adam Pearce said she'd get a match this week. So
that's why I think it's a bit. It's fair because still
number 1 contender, but there's going to be another.
Has to earn it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
it has to be in.
This isn't like the situation where Oscar won Money in the Bank and the title was in the briefcase. This isn't the same situation as back in 2020.
No.
This is a completely different thing. So, right, shall we get on to predicting Matt Burns? Where shall we start?
I say we start with the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
So we're going to start with Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. I think this is really smart, a really smart place to start. And I say that even though I think, again, the result is quite predictable. I'm going to go out early here, Matt Burns. I'm gonna kick us off with predictions tonight, and I'm gonna kick us off with predictions for a Becky Lynch retains the title, and I think Bayley might screw Nikki Bella, and I think this might be where we see the turn.
Becky Lynch to win, and do you remember earlier when I mentioned the AI thing?
Yeah,
here's where it comes in. It's predicting a return. And when I say the return of the name, I guarantee you, everybody's going to go, really?
The return of
AJ Lee.
At Clash in Paris.
That's what the AI says.
The AI's off. I don't believe that for a second. But Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. I'm saying Becky Lynch. You're saying?
Becky Lynch.
I don't think there's much reason to stick around on this one, mate. I think we are where we are with it.
There isn't. It is what it is. Let's just move straight on. I think we should move on to the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
Yeah. Sheamus and Rusev. I'm all about that.
Yeah.
All about it. Sheamus and Rusev, good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. This is their 3rd match. They've won one each so far on Monday Night Raw, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
This is the rubber match. Sheamus doesn't need the win. I feel like Rusev does. And I'm going to predict really early that Rusev gets a win here because actually I think since they bought him back, he's stalled a little bit. He's done that classic Triple H has bought somebody back thing where the momentum just seems to stall. Happen with Karrion Kross, Braun Strowman. It's just so I think Rusev needs the win here. But with that being said, I would not be surprised if following this feud, Rusev disappears again for a while because that just seems to be the thing.
You're not giving me much room here. No. Rusev.
You're going Rusev as well, yeah?
There's nowhere. There's as much as I feel Sheamus is a good pick.
Yeah.
And it's his type of match. They really want to be putting over Rusev, where Sheamus wouldn't get hurt from a fight because he's asking for it. And everything where Rusev, if he loses it, it diminishes his character.
Yeah, I agree. Also, if you're watching the stream live, please make sure you get your comments in. If you're subscribed below, we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. It's free to do so. So just subscribe below, get your comments in. Who do you think is going to win? Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Sheamus, Rusev. We're both saying Rusev. We're also both saying Becky Lynch. And I think that's fair. I think that's probably the way it'll go, Matt Burns. And I don't think we're going to disagree on any of these results. I think it's quite a predictable PLE.
Damn it.
What's next?
Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief.
Well done. Difficult with that many teeth in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. So Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Is this a really exciting match? I don't think so. However, is it going to lead to another match in a month? Yes. I'm gonna go for it here, Matt Burns. And I think with interference from Breaker, I think Bronson Reed gets a win over the Tribal Chief here. I think Bronson Reed is the third person in 4 years to pin Roman Reigns.
Mate,
Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes.
Do you know how excited I am right now?
Go on.
I'm so excited you said that. I've got my foot at the door to get that one back. I am going to go with my Tribal Chief.
Yeah, and do you know what? Until I've thought about it tonight, I probably would have predicted Roman Reigns myself, but we need something to get us to Survivor Series, and I think Roman will be at Survivor Series, and I don't know if he will. I don't know if he'll be playing like a title match role against a Seth Rollins. I don't. I think it'll be some sort of multi-man match, maybe a War Games, and I can definitely see us getting there by Bron Breakker helping Bronson Reed get the victory over Roman Reigns. And I think that's sound booking logic.
Do you not find it even weirder?
Go on.
And I feel as though this is odd. We've mentioned Bron Breakker, but he's not on the event.
Exactly. But he'll be there, and he'll be there with Bronson
Of course,
Reed.
But still.
So for me, yeah, 100% Bronson Reed gets the win.
I've gone for Roman Reigns. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go over to the Peacemaker versus, I believe, the person who uses WWE just to sell some more merch.
Absolutely. The unseen 17, the face that runs the place. His last time in Paris, the one and only John Cena versus Mr. Prime himself, Logan Paul, in Cena's probably farewell Europe match, I would have thought, as he bids goodbye to Paris. And I think it's John Cena shouldn't lose a match until his last one now. For me, John Cena wins this.
Yeah, John Cena.
And that's just where I am.
And just a little add-on note, just to put the cherry on top, he made the Prime stand relevant.
Absolutely.
He made the Prime stand relevant.
Yeah, and if there's one thing we know about the Prime stand, Matt Burns, it's that once upon a time, we hit it with... Yeah, it got buried alive in one of our segments. So the Prime stand. But yeah, we're both going for John Cena versus Logan Paul. John Cena victory. Again, if you've got different predictions to us, all you got to do is be a subscriber. It's free to do. Hit the button there. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and get your predictions in the live chat or in the comments below. So far, we've had Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. We've both gone for Becky Lynch. Sheamus versus Rusev. We've both gone for Rusev. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. I've gone for Big Bronson Reed, and you've gone for the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. And then John Cena versus Logan Paul. We've both gone for John Cena, and rightly so. But that leads us, Matt Burns, to the main event.
I've already put mine in the actual system.
Yeah,
mine's already in.
So the match is Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jey Uso, yeet, LA Knight, yeah, and CM Punk, the best in the world. What do we think?
I think we're going to have a nice surprise here. I think we're going to have a shocker. I really do. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Wrong thought there. Wrong situation. No, it's not going to be a shocker. It's not going to be anything special. It's going to be the running narrative. The vision is going to be ahead because we've got the Oracle who foresees what's going to happen, and he's going to have some form of a backup, a plan. Bear in mind that Fatal 4-Way. What else does that mean? What else does that mean?
No
DQ. No rules. Interruptions.
Here comes Bronson Reed. Here comes Bron Breakker. Here comes Roman Reigns.
It's going to be a schmoz finish.
Absolutely. I think you'll get a 1-2-3 though. I don't think it'll be a sports entertainment finish where we don't get a result. I do think Seth will get a pinfall on somebody and get the win. But yes. I agree. I think it's going to be overbooked to the heavens. I really expect lots of craziness, lots going on.
I'll even go as far as say that Punk can get a 1-2-3, but the referee's down.
Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, I would actually, I'd say that could happen for any of them, maybe multiples.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I agree totally. And I agree totally with the result as well. For me, Seth Rollins is the winner. He retains the title. I don't think it'll be a sports entertainment finish. Like I say, I think he'll get a 1-2-3 on somebody. And I think it'll be because of Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker. I do think, though, Seth Rollins is going to need help because CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Roman Reigns is 4. And Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker is 3.
There is just one thing that's popped into my head about the Cena match.
Yeah.
That we forgot about.
Yeah.
Brock.
I don't think we'll see him in Paris, but I get what you're saying.
I think we'll see him in Paris.
Do you?
After the match.
Maybe. But I think there's one more person in this for Team Rollins. And my out there prediction, but that's not a real prediction, doesn't count for points, is that we maybe get somebody not join Team Rollins, but certainly somebody who's got skin in the game here. Somebody like a Drew McIntyre siding with Team Rollins as part of the Schmoz finish.
That's a good one.
And that is our predictions, Matt Burns.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Now, before we wrap up and everything, because we haven't had our usual episode, I know we've just recently had a certain Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
As well, which, boy, oh boy. Right. Some plenty of good matches.
Yeah, reports from the live crowd say it's one of the best wrestling shows they've ever been to.
Yes. But the injury list after it, oh dear. Oh dear. A lot of the major players out.
Do we think Jericho's WWE banned? Seriously. There's lots of rumors about Jericho being back for the Rumble.
It's because his contract comes around about near the end of just after World's End.
Yeah, December time, isn't it? And then January Rumble feels very good for a Jericho return.
Yeah, which will be interesting. Now, aside from that, there is one topic I wanted to cover. And before anybody asks, or if anybody does bring it up, no, we're not going to talk about the Becky Lynch promo that happened on Raw. Not happening.
No, I think we should just leave that alone, Matt Burns, to be fair, yeah.
No, that's why I'm moving on already. What I do want to talk about is, I'm trying to explain this in the best way I can. Do you know about the Quentin's Rampage son incident?
I've seen it, yes. I've seen it, and at first I thought it was a work, and then I started seeing him hammer him, and I was disgusted, to tell the truth. Utterly disgusted.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to say this to you right now, in the build-up to this. Even Rampage Jackson's not exactly happy. He's not happy with it.
Yeah. Former UFC fighter, star of the A-Team film when it came back.
Yeah. Now, what led this to the incident is Raja was invited into a wrestling show, which was Knox Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Which I believe Rikishi might be partly involved in the upper management. Rikishi might be involved in something with it, but I don't think he was the one in charge of the event on that night.
Yes.
Now, leading to it, Raju's in the back. Now, Psycho Stu was minding his own business, and he saw a fresh face in the locker room.
Yeah.
And on occasion, when you see a fresh face in the locker room, sometimes some can do an occasional rib or an occasional thing, like, you know, like a knock with something, a knock with, you know, like a strike or something. Well, Psycho Stu grabbed a can and did, like, you know, when Austin does like the beer cans together, he sort of hit him with the beer can.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it was full or anything or trying to hurt.
Yeah.
And as it happened, he goes, "Why aren't you selling?" And you can see the lads go, "I ain't going to sell it if anything." Blah blah. It's like, why aren't you selling? All of a sudden, it's then got out. The lad isn't working. He's gone, and Psycho Stu instantly, as soon as it's happened, gone, "Oh no, I'm so sorry."
And I've literally just watched it again while you've been talking, and I've got the same thoughts on it that I had then. Obviously, he waits for his moment in the match, doesn't he?
And he just goes, "I'm so sorry for this." Right? Shook his hand, and this is all recorded, by the way, all recorded on Kick. Shakes his hand, apologizes and everything.
Yeah.
And the lad who invited, the guy who invited Roger in, they're in the back locker room. And at one point, they're shaking hands, talking. So, why don't you have a spot where you jump in and sort of do something to get, you know, give him a receipt? You're saying that to a non-wrestler. You know, get one back on him. He's not a wrestler. He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Raj, yeah, I'll get my own back. The incident's come out and happened. Roger jumps over the railings as planned, gets into the ring and picks up Psycho Stu. And the slam was so hard, knocked him out.
Yeah.
Now, you think that would be enough? That's enough.
Well, he's then started hammer fisting UFC style, hasn't he?
He went into top mount, literally hammer fisting.
Yeah.
Raining down.
Yeah.
Ground and pound. Full ball. Unanswered blows. Multiple. Other wrestlers were like, what the hell's going on? Until one of them...
Eventually, they started stopping him, didn't they?
One of them jumped in and going, whoa, what are you doing?
But it would have been hard at the time, like, not to know it was a work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, the problem is, he stepped in, and he starts trying to fight this other wrestler, and then as soon as he sees him try to fight the other wrestler, like, whoa, hang on, something going on. They all jumped in. By then, Psycho Stu's had his teeth knocked down his throat, eye socket damaged. Honestly, it's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And
if you get a chance, go and watch the video. Just type in Raja Jackson, Raja Jackson. You'll see it. Awful.
It is awful. And at the end of it, he's still on the live stream saying, "Yeah, I got him. Yeah, you're so proud. You did that.
Beat someone half to death. Yeah,
really. When he's not expecting it, as well.
Yeah, and do you know, all we can say is that it was despicable. It really wasn't good, and that's why you got to be so careful using people who aren't trained in the business, aren't trained and don't understand the business.
Now, what I thought was and this is where I think this is what's led to other things I'm about to mention. The gentleman who said, "Oh, you can get your own back," that gentleman said, "Oh, that was in character." I'm sorry. Did he know that? Did Raj know that? Did you know? Is it Roger? Roger?
Yeah.
Did he know that? No. So here's a question for you. It was in character. Well, you're in character. It just costs somebody a legitimate injury. How about you actually learn the difference between in character and out of character scenario?
Absolutely. And listen, we're not going to solve it on here, but yeah, despicable. And you can go and watch it and find it for yourselves. I think bottom line is, Matt Burns, we're pretty much on the same page that it was absolutely despicable and never should have happened.
3 things have happened from this. 1, he's been arrested. 2, WWE ID has been pulled.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yep.
And the third statement is certain individuals has been telling one of the higher ups of the organization. You're mounting off to WWE at the moment. How about you zip your lip and fix your own stuff?
Isn't it? Absolutely.
And
We're talking Rikishi there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously been very vocal about his sons and his family recently. But yeah, I think that's probably a great place to leave it, Matt Burns. Again, thank you for joining the stream and enjoying the predictions with us and that little bit about Roger Jackson. Please make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Every subscription helps. So please, it's free to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, like the video, share it, all the rest of that good stuff. Get your comments in below. What are your predictions for Clash in Paris? John Cena, Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, Bronson Reed. Me and Matt Burns obviously disagreeing about Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. I think Bronson Reed gets the win. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to go out there and say it. But we won't know unless you put the comments in below. Please make sure you do all that good stuff. You can also check on our website, www.theburningtruthuk.com, where you can find all our details, all our videos, including our merch page with loads of good stuff, including the Don't Forget to Be Awesome t-shirt, the It's Stiffy Time t-shirt based on the It's Stiffy Time WWE version, and the Two Thumbs Excelsior. You can also find us, Matt Burns, on all the socials. Just look for the championship belt above my head and behind Matt Burns' head. And that is everything from me. Enjoy Clash in Paris.
Please do enjoy it. If you've got your predictions, why not just why not have fun with it? I say, make sure it's safe, make sure you're enjoying it, make sure you all have a good time. But most importantly, please, 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 until next time, stay fired up, stay passionate, and check out your local wrestling, because you never know, the next superstar could be there. But last of all, remember DFTBA. And in case you don't know what that means, it of course means don't forget to be awesome.
Au revoir, les amis.